everyone, so we are now here watching the replay for Croc. Like I said, we were not able to make it on their match, so here we are looking at the replay instead. So here we have our finalist Anathema, who is the number 1 seed, versus Jam, who is number 7 seed. So it's looking like Anna has a strong showing here and is the one expected to win. So let's see if they are able to eke out the champion title. So let's take a quick look at their teams and discuss basically how we're gonna, or how Jam is going to be able to dethrone Anna right now. So of course you've got the Mega Guardi. Mega Guardi is a beast. I think it hits all of this for super effective. Like all of these mons except for like Tangros. I guess you have Mystical Fire, right? And
Mystical Fire, and then you have Energy Ball for Mudsdale.
it gets Energy Ball? Oh, that's insane. I guess you also have Mystical Fire for Aegislash. So
Yeah, or Shadow Ball, whatever one. But I imagine it's Mystical Fire.
right. So like, how do you like pivot around this Mega Gardevoir, right? It's never gonna be choiced because it has the Mega Stone. So
Yep.
it's
You
very,
just,
what do you call that? It's very flexible in terms of what moves it could use. It could call your switch, it could call your staying in, and it's absolutely horrifying.
is Hydreigon faster? I don't know why I'm like brain farting. No.
324. I don't know what Mega Guard at
It
max
goes to
is.
328. It goes to 328 because it's base 100.
Right, right.
So Mega. Wow, so Hydreigon's not even faster. So the only thing faster on Anna's team is Mienshao.
Me and Shao. Let's take a
Unless
quick.
something's scarfed.
Yeah, 339. So like, if you're looking at Jam's team right now, if say this Me and Shao is Scarf, what outspeeds it? Like, what are you bring? Like, which here is Scarf? Probably the Starmie, right? Like, you would be afraid of a Scarf Min Shao.
Yeah, if you have a Scarf Starmie for a Scarf Mienshao, that's fine. I feel like you can play around a Scarf Mienshao pretty fine without needing like a Scarf to counter the Scarf, just because like Gligar comes in on fighting moves, and then you've got, if they click Axel, you can easily just let Helmet Chip rack up with Ferrothorn.
Right.
I feel like there's a lot of different ways to play around the Scarf without needing your own Scarf, but
Mhm.
I mean, if you want to Scarf a Starmie, it doesn't look that bad in this matchup either.
Right. But I think you would want. I think you would want it to have spin for rocks. I believe this Mudsdale would definitely have to set up rocks, right? Like, do you think
Yeah.
rocks is such
No,
a.
wait. Yeah, rocks are always great. I mean, like, Hydreigon being the rock setter, I doubt. So it's definitely gonna, like, if you brought Mudsdale, no way Hydra has the rocks.
Right, right.
So, yeah, I think spin is gonna be massive here, so scarfing your spinner, not that great, but I mean, if you
Yeah,
get the spin off, then you're basically scarfed.
exactly.
And then you can kill a Scarf Shell, so, I mean, there's that.
And you can be flexible with your moves as well, so yeah. That's And I think having natural cure for the Stormy would be great. I assume Anna would want to spread status as well with that Fez.
Yes.
So like the natural cure over analytic, so having choice scarf or +1 from spend would be really great for this Stormy. So yeah, let's see how this battle will unfold, and let's see who wins at the end.
Like, based on this team preview, the matchup seems heavily favored in terms of I'm brain farting because it says Sonic Knight and I
It's
can't.
Jam.
Jam.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks heavily favored in terms of Jam, just because, like you said, I mean, like the first thing you point out is Mega Guardi, and I think it's almost impossible not to see how strong Mega Guardi is into
Yeah.
every single one of Anna's team. So, and then like even Starmie has crazy coverage, like
Yeah.
Scald, Ice Beam, like Psychic. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this like leading going into the match.
Yeah.
Hopefully Anna can somehow sneak this out, but I mean,
Yeah.
as like the first seed, they're the favorite. But
Right.
this is definitely a really bad matchup.
I mean, they have played against each other in the regular season, and Anna got the win. So, who
Hmm.
knows? They might still get it, or Jam might pull an upset and dethrone the number one seed. So, yeah, let's take a look at the match.
I'm trying to think. I don't remember what the leads were, but if I had to guess, it'd be Mudsdale and Ferrothorn.
Yeah, Ferrothorn, just in case the Scarfed Mean Shao is the lead, and I think we ran calcs before this, and I think high jump kick doesn't kill max death, so it's Ferrothorn is a very safe lead. So yeah, let's take a quick look. So there's Ferrothorn,
Okay.
and there is the
Oh
Mean
wow,
Shao,
and the show.
a U-turn. Oh,
Oof.
there's the
I guess if
barbs.
you're regen, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, I
Oh wow.
guess
Well,
that's a lot of chip though.
that's a lot of chip.
There's
Okay,
the
spikes.
spikes. Throw chop. Oh, and
That's
there's the
pretty
surf.
cool.
Oh, it did not
Wow, it did
kill.
no damage.
And that pain split hurts on that Hydreigon. Is this not a guaranteed kill though? Is this like a...
Oh, it's in.
Oh, it is here. What's the switch in? It's tank growth.
Is it a Soul Vest? That's
I guess so.
holy.
But then now you're gonna be
Oh,
mystical
oh,
fired.
double?
Oh,
Wow.
ow! That is a lot of damage.
Oh my god, and another switch.
Like
Okay.
what happens, right? Like
Okay, so yeah, Jam was scared of a scarf being shot there.
right, yeah, that's
Okay, the
true.
heat wave.
It missed unfortunately, and there's the sword stance.
Ooh.
Oh, and you can't poison this because it could be immunity, right? So
Right.
surf,
Wow, did nothing.
and that kills. That's unfortunate. That's the first offensive pressure down.
Alright, Axel into a Ferrothorn?
Naka.
No.
I see. Ow! That hurts. Oh my god.
So much chip.
Right? Even if it has regen, right? It should probably stack up one way or another. So we've got
Yeah.
an offensive. Oh, lead sheet's gonna... I don't know. It's gonna suck.
Yeah, because there's no recovery on this thing.
Exactly.
And
But
now, Rocky Helmet, Iron Barbs.
no Rocky Helmet. It got knocked.
Oh, it got knocked off, my bad.
Yeah, no worries. No
Alright,
worries.
now this guy's in.
Other than nothing. But I
Does
guess
it have Ice Beam?
probably
Uh,
not. Probably not. But oh, this Min Shao is just getting so much chip. But I guess regen is like helping it out right now.
Yeah, there's that nice little double regen core there between Mian Xiao
Right.
and Tang. I mean, the Hydreigon going
Oh,
down means Psychic is so free right now.
exactly. And yeah, Side
Like, case in
Shock
point.
basically. I mean, like, I'll pause right now. Psyshock could just easily like handle this Min Shao. Um,
Yep.
do we think the fourth move is Psychic? I think Psychic would very much help with Mudsdale.
Yeah, if not Hyper Voice. I mean, there's also the Energy Ball play as well. with Mudsdale.
Right. Yeah, and we are assuming this Tangrowth is AV, right? So Psyshock would
It
still
had to be 39 from a Hyper Voice.
really
Seems
low.
the best to me.
Yeah. And if you guys,
I mean,
if you have that, then Psyshock is the best play, right? Against
yeah.
Tangrowth. But you have Mystical Fire. But I don't know what does damage. I don't have the calcs open, so I mean either way, right? This Carnivore
You don't bring a
is
Tangrowth in on Gardevoir if it's not Assault Vest, I don't think.
exactly, and yeah, I don't know like what the switch in here is, but I think Anna is just stunting on this Gardevoir, pretending. Well, it can't really pretend that it has Scarf anymore since Life Orb is already revealed, but just being
You're
faster.
really just gonna... Yeah, just gonna be faster and click U-turn. That's all you really can do.
Yeah, U-turn, regen out, and then yeah, basically just scare this Gardevoir away because any other switch in is because this Aegislash is dead either way. It's at
Yeah, that's not
28,
living a side shock after spikes.
right? And then, this Mudsdale to at 69 and spikes. I don't
It
know.
could live a side shock,
I mean, but
but not a hyper voice or
yeah,
anything.
it could just go hyper voice. I mean, what's stopping Jam right now from just ripping hyper voices? Because this Aegislash can just probably die too.
It's dead to anything, but I think
Yeah,
the worry about clicking hyper voice is the tank growth,
Sangros.
because it'll heal past 41 and then be able to live. But it
Right.
doesn't live 2, so honestly, anything's fine here.
Yeah, exactly. So this is such a, I don't know, like you have for Anna's side, you have to call it right. You have to call which move. Like, do you U-turn here, or do you do like a kill? Because this could have poison jab, right? Like this means Shao
Yeah, does Poison Jab kill?
from full with life orb. I mean, I can assume so because if this is like a max attack, mean Shao, or like not adamant, but like max attack, and this is like has no defensive.
Yeah, honestly, Poison Jab could kill, because U-turn does like 40 to 50, I want to say, and like in my head,
Yeah.
Poison Jab is probably double that base power
Right. Yeah. So we'll
because it's
see.
super effective. So I'd imagine Poison Jab kills, and clicking Poison Jab here would be massive.
Yeah. I mean, it also hurts Starmie, and also, I mean, it doesn't hurt it as much as you want it to hurt, but you could also get the poison, and same thing with Tauros. You would like for it to be poisoned at least, so because it has life orb, so any chip is like helpful to Anna right now.
Yeah, I mean, anything is better than not losing 2 more Pokemon to a Mega Gallade, or sorry, Mega Gardevoir.
Exactly.
Um,
Yeah.
I
So
feel like if you have Poison Jab, you have to click it.
right, exactly. So we'll see if Anna has it, and then let's take a quick look. Oh, you turned to 60,
Yeah, U-turn doing
almost.
57,
Yeah,
and yeah, Poison Jab definitely killed.
kills. Yeah, there's the hyper
The Hyper Voice is
voice.
gone.
Wow.
Okay, well at least we know U-turn kills now.
Oh wow, he stayed in. He didn't sack
Interesting
it.
not to save it.
Yeah.
Because you could have easily went into the Gligar on,
On the U-turn, right? Or whatever moves this
well, no,
Min shall
whatever
have.
move.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And then what, right? I guess.
Does this live the Dueling Beat?
It
1,
does.
2, it's okay. Nice.
Oh, but it's slow.
It's not fast, or it doesn't have sneak either.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay, so does U-turn kill?
Oh, it went for
Hmm.
knock. Do you think this Mian Shao
So now,
kills? Oh no,
oh yeah,
it's
Taurus is faster. Yeah, it's 350
right.
speed.
Oh, that's just over at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Wow, just
unfortunate. Yes.
Taurus endgame. Not who I was expecting, but it's cool that.
Cool to see. Yeah, so that's probably a life orb sheer for Storos, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's crazy. So I guess if Anna was scarfed there, I don't know. Would it change things though?
Um, no, because you can't kill both Starmie and Tauros from full with any attack.
Right. You would have to keep U-turning to Tangrowth to get like
Yeah, because you would have had to U-turn out on something, get in Tangrowth, sack it, and then... I mean, you definitely could have played the endgame differently if Mienshao was Scarf.
scarf. Yeah.
Because you go back a couple turns, like... the U-turn, I'm trying to think, U-turn on Mega Gardevoir,
Yeah.
and then you U-turn again, and then when Gligar's out, you could have got close combat on it.
Because it was very
Yeah, I
low,
guess because
right?
you...
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, like, if they brought out Tauros thinking, oh, I'm faster, then you could have close combated Tauros, then
Yeah.
sacked Tangrowth, and then brought out and click knockoff on Starmie and won the game. So, that's even if they just don't go Starmie on you clicking close combat. So, I mean,
Right.
it's really a 50-50 anyway.
Exactly. Like it's predicting the right call basically, and it is sometimes rough, right? Like when you're the one battling and you're presented with like 50-50 options or even more, right? And it becomes that a detrimental if you try to overpredict as well. So you kind of just like also attack what's in front of you. So yeah, it was really rough for
Yeah.
Anna because there was absolutely no switch-ins for this Mega Gardevoir whatsoever.
I wonder why it wasn't sneak on Aegislash, because in theory SD sneak would have hit Mega Gardevoir. I mean, it would have killed the Gligar and you would have kept Aegislash around,
It
which could
wasn't
have helped in
it
the end
wasn't
game.
SD. Maybe they clicked SD thinking that Gligar would have roosted.
Oh, okay.
Because Gligar was
I see
really
what you're
low
saying.
there, right? And yeah, I get it that
Did they
you.
not have sneak?
We don't know yet because the only thing we can see right now is Swords Dance and Close Combat. Um,
Hmm.
I could assume it has Sneak, but Anna was probably thinking this Gligar either roosts or switches out. Like if imagine pressing Sneak and then Tauros just comes in, right?
Yeah, that's true. But like,
Right? So it's pretty rough for Anna at that point
having the
because
sneak earlier would have been cool to like sneak the Mega Guardy. I just really wonder like what Anna had for Mega Guardy, other
right,
than me and Xiao just clicking U-turn twice.
right.
Like,
Because
because
this,
the Hydra wasn't scarfed
yeah,
to be faster. The Tangrowth was Assault Vest that got 2 KO'd. Like,
mm,
I mean, we brought it in, took a Hyper Voice, then we switched out to the other Regenmon, took 60%, and then we switched out to Fez.
yes,
Like, everything was so, like, just willing to give itself away for Mega Guardy. It was just, I mean,
yeah,
there's no switch into it.
exactly. And towards the end as well, right? Like they had to pivot to get me and Xiao out twice for U-turn to kill it. So
Yeah, and then, like, nothing faster than Tauros, nothing faster than Starmie. I
yeah,
almost, yeah, like, I'm usually anti-Scarf, but I almost wonder why there wasn't a Scarfer in this match.
right, yeah. I guess I don't know. Sometimes when you're choiced as well, right? It's more predictable because you're
For
locked into
sure.
a move, right? But yeah, it's a tough call for Anna. I'm
Yeah,
interested.
because, like, we talked about it in preview where it's like,
Yeah,
the Mian Shao is, if the Mian Shao clicks close combat into, like, okay, you bring up Mian Shao, you click U-turn, but now it's, like, Mian Shao being scarfed here, you click close combat into the Ferrothorn, but instead they go into Gligar, now you have to switch out and Gligar goes free.
exactly,
If they click, if you click triple axle into a freaking, Ferrothorn, you're just dead. Like,
exactly,
and then so the scarf isn't really that great, but you almost wonder if you needed some form of speed control.
exactly.
Um,
I don't think anyone here has Thunder Wave either, so like I'm not even sure. Yeah.
yeah, I mean stun spore on Tangrowth,
Mm,
that's like your best way to paralyze something.
right.
But
Yeah.
I mean, they always just bring out Ferrothorn in front of you, or Rotom Heat, both of which are just pretty annoying to deal with, even if you do get a para on Rotom Heat.
Right, yeah. So honestly, it was just so rough for Anna all around. You can see it on their switches, right? They're like scrambling, trying to see what's like the best move there. Um,
Yeah,
I would also panic seeing that much damage on Tangrowth. Like when you're calking and say EV Tangrowth probably, tanks this Mega Gardevoir, but it does 34 with Hyper Voice. What more with like Mystical Fire, right?
yeah.
So yeah, I would also panic there and switch around like like trying to figure out what can tank the moves this Gardevoir has. That's yeah,
It would
that's
just been crazy if like the mystical fire turn, like instead of Tangrowth's out and like it's at 40 whatever percent, if you just click Psyshock and then animate the double into Mien Shell, like I think it's just over.
right. Yeah, that's why it's like
Because on the when the Mien Shell ate the mystical fire, imagine if it ate a hyper voice, or imagine it ate a, like here where it eats the mystical fire
yeah,
and does 60. Like
yeah,
imagine you ate a Psyshock, now you're
yeah,
just dead. And then what do you go out into? You have to go out into Aegis Slash.
Exactly.
Because you can't go out into this, you're just slower and... Yeah.
Yeah. It was really rough
Y-
at that point.
You can't really go out into Mudsdale either because you die. You can't go out into Hydreigon because you're slower. I mean... Yeah. You literally would have to go Aegis Slash and then
Yeah.
it's
Like,
not a good look.
it's crazy. Like, I think, like, what's also, like, terrible around this time was that the Hydreigon got chipped terribly with that pain split. Basically, this
Yeah, this
turn.
Surf not killing.
Yeah. I mean, sorry, the turn previous. Like, it didn't KO. It got the pain split off, which is, again, since it was very low HP, that was, like, a lot of HP on Hydreigon. So, like...
Yeah, I I wonder, did Dark Pulse not do more, or did we not have Draco? Imagine we had Draco. I'm pretty sure Draco just kills instead of Surf.
I mean, it depends, right? Like, maybe Anna didn't bring Draco because there's like a fairy to eat that, but I don't know. Would you also risk Gardevoir switching in on Hydreigon, knowing that it's not choiced at all and could have like what? Does it get it gets Sludge Bomb, right?
It gets
And
Flash Cannon and it
Cannon.
gets Belch.
Well, we're
Um,
not seeing Belch definitely. But
yeah, I
yeah.
think that's really its only poison coverage, but it definitely gets Flash Cannon.
Yeah, so like, I don't know. Would you bring? I guess you would still bring Draco, but like, I don't know if I would want to press it, knowing that it's a free switch in. Like Gardevoir's such a free switch in if it calls it right. So I don't know.
True, but I mean, like, I guess the other issue is, like, let's say, because even if it did kill Rotom here, then it was just even more free to go right back out into Mega Guardy. Like, if you kill Rotom, they go out to Mega Guardy, and then you're just right back into the same loop of,
Yeah,
I don't have a switch into Mega Guardy.
yeah, but like you're thinking about this Rotom is gone, so you could probably sack a Mon that was designed to like wall this, probably Mudsdale,
True.
since you say you sack Mudsdale in front of that Guardy, and then you could put basically Minshao in to do the U-turn spam that it's doing. But like, yeah, I think this Rotom, this I don't know what the caps are if the Surf was a kill from the range that Throw Chop did, but if it was like a range to kill, then that's very unfortunate for Anna. Because that was twice, right? They did Surf twice. Yeah, this is,
Right.
yeah.
And neither...
Neither killed. Yeah, and it was able to slow Volt Switch out into Gardevoir. So now you're forced to, you know, and probably you wouldn't wanna sack your Mudsdale knowing that this Rotom could also just have Thunderbolt or what. Could also have Overheat, so you can't really put your Tangrowth out there. So it's rough.
Yeah, I mean... I'm just kind of... There's so many different ways that it could have worked out, but I guess, yeah, I mean, like... There really isn't a... There really wasn't a better play, because... I mean, like, Surf is your strongest move,
Yeah.
and it just... It does 48 max. It's crazy that Throat Chop does 45 and Surf did 48.
Exactly. I guess I don't know what item is this. I have no idea. It's not again. It's not life orb. It's not choice. So I wonder what item this has.
I wonder what like the spread is too, like if it's more attack based, because like
Yeah.
Surf is 180 base power because it's 9 or no, is Surf's 80? Is Surf 80 or 90? I forget.
90.
It's 90. See, it is 180. Yeah, it's 180 base power Surf versus 75 times 1.5 Throat Chop.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess Rotom is like max speed F.
Right.
I don't know. Really interesting things. I'd have to look at the pace to be like,
Yeah.
make much sense out of these calcs, but I mean, the Rotom just not dying is really unfortunate.
Right, yeah. I think Anna was expecting it to die. Like, if you wouldn't click surf so freely if you didn't think it would die. Or maybe or I don't know. I guess, like, uh, I guess, like would you switch Mudsdale in knowing, like, if you knew surf wasn't the kill, right? Would you just force it? Or would you just, like, switch to Mudsdale? I guess you also don't want to risk the Will-O-Wisp in case it has it.
Yeah, and like you're just gonna switch Mudsdale and it's gonna click Pain Split, and then
Yeah, and now you have two mons with half HP. Unless this Mudsdale is rest, which I guess we never got to see the set it has, because it never did a thing.
it just fell over.
Yeah, so yeah, it was a really rough position for Anna since turn 4, since that Rotom won't go down. And the slow Volt switch into Gardevoir just kind of like really tore through the team. I mean, granted, it tore through 2 regen mons, but still, right? You're forced to switch out. You're forced to. They were forced to sack Fez. I don't know, like, yeah, it was such a rough
Yeah.
position overall for Anna. I would also be panicking at the time. So yeah, I'm actually curious. Majority of our questions will definitely be answered when we talk to them. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping we get some clarity. I think we will also be posting the pastes in the video. So I hope that, you know, we understand the thought process and why those were the turns that happened. So yeah, do you any have last words, guys, for?
No, I think I'm really interested to see the pace and really just kind of make sense of how this battle played out. Like, yeah.
Right.
I mean, congrats to Jam for taking home Croc, and yeah, I'm interested to talk to them about the match.
I guess with this team, with the KGA Season 2 team, I always was like, is this a Gardevoir matchup? The answer was usually yes, and this one was also a Gardevoir matchup because it naturally outsped everything except the Mienshao.
Right.
So I was just worried about scarves on things, but last time when we played in regular season, Anna beat me pretty bad, but she didn't bring scarf on anything, so I assumed Gardevoir was still going to do a lot of work.
And it did.
Yeah.
Did. So yeah, but before we kind of like go deep in your game, I do want to like congratulate you for winning Croc. I remember I remember in your app you were saying like you were hoping to be in Crook, and I was just and I remember the mods and we were like going down the like the number 1, the number 2, and the number 3 seed, and I think you barely made it to Crook, and I guess that just meant you were meant to be the Croc champion this season.
I guess so. Yeah.
How does it feel?
I'm glad I could do it.
Yeah.
Oh, it feels good. This is my second win ever, so it feels
That's
it feels
really
quite
nice. Like how?
Yeah.
Especially with like winning against a team that decimated you during the regular season. How did that like
Yes,
feel
definitely.
all around? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it feels great to beat a team that all beat you already for sure.
Yeah.
I think the biggest, sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm the last time I was, I think what happened was I did not think about rest on Mudsdale at all. I thought I'd be able to chip it down with the Pokemon I had, and Toxic would take care of the rest. But rest was brought, and I was like, damn, that actually just screws most of my plans into that, because unless I got Gardevoir in on it, to position in on it, which was really hard, I couldn't really do anything to it.
Yeah.
So this time I made sure multiple things. I brought Recover on Starmie. I didn't bring it last time just for longevity, and then I made my Gliscor Swords Dance so I had something to do if it was sitting in front of the Mudsdale, because the Mudsdale can't really do anything to it.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. I'm trying to think of like moves Mudsdale has that could
I
like
don't think it has that. I don't think it had Avalanche. If it did,
Yeah.
that would have been pretty bad. But that's the
yeah.
only thing I can really think of. Yeah.
Because if we're looking at Anna's pace
Yeah.
right now, it doesn't
Mhm.
really do anything to
Yeah.
Gligar right now. So
Yeah. Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can just probably roost off the damage, get the +6, and go ham with it. Yeah.
Yep. That was the idea. In the game, it only ever used one attack at +2, but but I think it was still
But I think at that point, right,
that was the big.
Anna was already like in the back.
Yeah.
Like they were like cornered already, basically, and there was not any way for them to switch in to Gligar, switch in against Gligar, basically. So yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I do wanna ask, like, when,
Mhm.
because you were talking about how you changed up your prep from your previous match with them to this match. What was like the Pokemon that you brought here that you didn't bring in your previous match, and how did it perform?
So yeah, I brought Rotom Heat this time instead of. I did not bring Rotom Heat last time. I brought Assault Vest Okidogi just because I thought I needed something Spadef to switch in and do some chip to Hydreigon in particular. I was pretty worried about, and then Anna said after our first game, it was like I needed to go defensive Hydreigon for that Rotom. I was like, okay, so maybe it was better in the matchup than I was considering, and then I brought it and fun. Apparently, me and Anna both had a weird throat chop calc where like max high rolled. So I thought it was Banded, and she thought I was offensive Rotom. So it ended up on a weird trade, which is pretty funny. Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember Anna was like, that Surf should have killed from that, like. So it was very confusing, not just for them, but for you as well, apparently.
Yeah. I was like, okay, this is Banded. I can stay in Pain Split on whatever they switch to. And then it used Surf. I was like, what is this damage?
Right, yeah, that was so confusing.
Yeah.
Okay, another question I have in mind is, if you were concerned about the Scarf Minshao, what was like your counter to that? Like, I don't see any Scarfers here right now, so...
No. So last time I brought Scarf Tauros, but that just didn't do much damage. Like Tangrowth, even though last time it was basically, I think it is exactly the same set. It has minimal defense investment, and like Tauros still couldn't really touch it. So last time they brought Alea but my idea was that if they can't lock into Triple Axle, they really can't as long as Ferrothorn is alive. Yeah. And if it is Scarf, they're taking a bunch of Rocky Helmet chip and Iron Barb's chip from Ferrothorn before they go down. They can't really knock off Sweep either, especially once Gligar gets knocked. So I was just ready to take the trade basically.
Yeah, and that like really that really kind of put you in a good position as well. That Ferrothorn did a lot of pressure on that Minshao, especially if it was Life Orb too. So it was just not even Barbs and Helmet, and there was also Life Orb damage. So
yeah, offset by regen, obviously. That was
unfortunately
playing an endgame against multiple regen mons is so stressful. I'm like, oh, what if they double for more health?
Yeah.
Oh.
How many regen mons did Anna have? They have Minshao, they had Tangrowth.
Just 2, I think, but
they're
they were very, they formed a very effective core.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Anything from your end, guys, score?
Yeah, I mean, like, it's funny you mentioned that because it was the case where that did happen in Sandile with like the regen core just kind of clutching it out in the end. So it's kind of funny that that same thing could have happened here, but it didn't. Yeah, I mean, how did you feel about Mega Guardy all season? Because I mean, I feel like
zero regrets. It was definitely the best Pokemon on my team. I think it has, if you like, the docs that do the MVP rating, I think it has the highest, or it's tied for the highest. So, definitely deserved. I believed it was the best fairy on the board, and I think that's just true.
That makes sense. Yeah. Like, what else fairy do we have other than Guardy? We had like
'Cause I think, did Prima hit the cutoff? I'm not sure, because I think
Prim,
that would
yeah,
be the other
Prim is
big
here.
one.
Yeah, Prim is
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
We had
So
Azu, but nobody wanted it.
Nope.
yeah, no one drafted Azumarill at all.
I'm surprised, actually. I guess it's Napdex. There's a lot more fairies running around.
Yeah. Anything else, guys? For
Would you say there was a mon on your team that you were like, this mon kind of sucked?
I guess I didn't bring Frinflup to any game, but in general, I think all my mons were good. I guess slightly disappointing was Okidogi, because I thought I'd be able to find more bulk up angles in a mid-tier format, but I just never brought bulk up. It was always like choice to AV.
yeah, actually, I do
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
to mention that on a couple of games that I helped some of my friends with like the prep, we were always scared of that Okidogi. We were like, oh, this guy, when it's banded, it's gonna hurt so much. So I'm surprised that it's like one of your most disappointing mons. How did you feel about
I mean, I still, no, I really like Okidogi. I've loved using Okidogi every time I've had it in draft, including this time. I'm just saying, if I had to pick one, I'm like, well, I thought I'd bring bulk up sometimes, and I just didn't bring it. So
Didn't,
that's
yeah.
that's what's disappointing. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. How about Bishop though? Because Bishop's like the top guy that the crooks were like fighting for, fighting around
Yeah.
with. And it didn't really end up doing anything for Crook, but did it end up doing something for you?
So I definitely didn't bring it to as many games as I thought I would, because Napdeck very spammable knockoff. I thought I'd be bringing it a little more. I didn't, but I whenever I needed a dark type, it was just, I think, incredibly solid. It checked Petra Rent really well, if I remember correctly. They had to trade Demon 1-for-1 for it. I think I lost because of that, actually. But it was, I think it forced a lot of good things, and it's just so bulky with Eviolite, so.
Yeah, right. It has. Yeah, it can Eviolite now with King
Yeah.
Gambit and
King Gambit,
yeah,
yep.
that's crazy. But yeah, anything else on your end, guys? Score?
Yeah, I mean, really well played. Like, I can't think of,
Thank you.
what I had said was, yeah, I think it's funny that, like, Tauros clutches the end game here.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Tauros and Sandile fortunately could not clutch in the end, but,
Oh, we
yeah,
both
I mean-
had Tauruses. I didn't know that. That's awesome.
It's the
there's
Paldean
Yeah.
version.
Aldea.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Taurus nonetheless.
hmm
Yeah,
They're all
actually-
bulls to me.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I actually would think that you would bring Printflop in one or two games, but I do look.
I thought I'm disappointed I never found the angle. I like Printflop. I
I
think
mean, looking at
for
your
a-
team
yeah.
now, you have enough defensive mons for it to kind of just sit, right? So
yeah.
it just forces prep, but probably not because a lot of people see the 1-pointer, the 2-pointers, and just ignore them completely, and then suddenly you're rocking up
For
with Eviolite Printflop.
Uh,
Yeah, so
a couple of weeks before the final, I got parish trapped by a Mischievous. So
my.
I can't disrespect these 1 or 2 pointers.
yeah, I think with my 1 or 2-pointer story, I think I got like decimated by a Galarian Corsola.
Oh no, that mon's so tanky, and it has
is.
strength sap. And
Yeah, it's probably it's not a 1 or 2-pointer, but it was like I saw it.
Yeah.
It's like they're not bringing this mon. They did, and it like rocked my
Yeah.
world apparently. So
Yeah, it happens for sure.
yeah, so yeah, I think that's all for us. And I think we really want to congratulate you for winning Krok from 7th seed to being the champion. That's a really great it's a really great trajectory basically, and you're heading towards Crook now. So
There's a funny thing where every time I've won a league, I've been 4-4 in regular season.
yeah, that's crazy. 4-4 and 4-4 it was like I think I remember there was so much tiebreakers during like the 7th week. I think we weren't even sure. Oh, where is it? The standings. And we weren't even sure which of like from number 3 to number 11 would get in because everyone
Mm-hmm.
had like the same score with almost
Mm-hmm.
4-4, and it was crazy. And here you are from
Yeah.
7 to the champion. That's
Mm-hmm.
really good. So
Glad to have
congratulations.
made it for sure. Thank you.
Hi Anna, and I am so happy that
Like,
you're here with us right now. You were the number one seed in Croc Division, and of course, you were the favorite to win it all up until like the finals. But unfortunately, some things don't really pan out the way we want to. So I wanna like before I do ask you though, I want to congratulate you for the great season, number one seed, and then getting to the finals. But yeah, we want to know, what do you feel about your performance from your regular season up to the finals?
yeah, so thanks for what you said. I don't know if I was the favorite, but yeah, I think we had a good season, right? So most important thing, I've been happy playing. I've enjoyed playing all season, so that's really good. And I think we have a team I was super comfortable playing because it's my style. So yeah, I felt in a good position. I felt comfortable in most matches.
Yeah.
Even in finals, it was a rematch against Jam, who I had already beat on regular season. So my idea was to keep a similar team because it worked, and the pressure to change things, it was kind of on him, I think. So yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. And you did mention about your team being the most comfortable you are with. Let's give a shout out to Ander, who helped you prep, or who helped you draft the team basically. Um, we do want to ask you, who is the most favorite mon on your team right now? Like, yeah.
Yeah, definitely shout outs to Wander. He did draft entirely the team. We of course talked and discussed some things like he knew Eggy Slash was my favorite, so it was his top priority to get it right. But we also have Celestila shortlisted, and then from there we basically talked, and I was very much agreed with what he was planning, so I just went with it, right? Because drafting is not something I enjoy. I prefer playing and prepping. So I was super happy with him drafting. And my favorite mon, I think, is it's that stupid bird. It's fast. It's so good.
It is. Yeah, it did so much for your games. Like, I think there was not a game you
The,
didn't bring it, right?
I don't think. I think no, I don't think so. I think I brought him to all matches. It just with my playstyle, the ability to just toxic with U-turn is it's insane.
Yeah, Toxic Train is
True.
broken. You can even poison
Yeah,
someone with Moonblast. That's really insane.
yeah, with whatever move, but it's not only a U-turn, right? And
Yeah.
like it gets stunned, which is super important for me. It gets roost, and you can even go offensive. Though I haven't gone offensive with Fast this season, but you can.
Yeah.
And yeah, just any move inflicting toxic is really annoying.
Right. Yeah, that's crazy. That's true. Yeah, so what were your thoughts during your match with Jam? Like, I believe during the first half of the game, you were already on the back foot. So I want to like understand, or want to know, what were your thoughts during the match?
So I think the key turn was the Dragon versus Rotom,
Yeah.
because he probably has talked about it too, because
Yeah.
we were both confused. I knew I basically brought Surf, right, because no any other sets were either walled by Rotom or walled by Gligar.
Yeah.
So I took Surf, and with Expert Belt, it kind of two-hit KO both, so I was more confident. And my idea was not letting Gardevoir come in for free, right, because that thing is scary. and I saw Throw Chop doing a lot of damage on Rotom, and I was so confused. I was like, "What the fuck? This is offensive Rotom?"
Right.
And Cal was telling me that Sharp should kill, and I was like, "Fuck it, we kill," and
It
it
didn't.
didn't, and and that pain split hard because Gligar was then able to Volt Switch out into Gardevoir, and yeah, and I think he played. I think I played. I don't want to say aggressive, but he was. So I was, for example, there was a turn that I had Tangrowth out against Gardevoir, and on the first match, he stayed in, and I got a huge poison jab that basically crippled Gardevoir, right? So I was like, no way he stays in. He's going to go for Ferrothorn, right?
Yeah.
But he did stay in and hit me Shao, and I think that turn just made it that I was in the back foot all the match.
Right.
So I don't know if it was a bad play, a good play for me or for him, but yeah.
Yeah, it really paid off for him basically because
Yeah.
the momentum of
It did, and also
yeah.
he was. I think he was completely sold to Scarf Minshew, which surprised me. So the reason I didn't go Scarf Minshew was because I assumed Starmie would be Scarf because
Right.
it just kills Hydreigon. It just kills Minshew when you go Scarf. So I was like, if I go Scarf Minshew, he will go Scarf Starmie, and there's no point, right? So I chose Life Orb.
Yeah.
And I think Scarf would have helped, but I also think Scarf Minshew is more predictable. But
I
it
mean,
was a fun match, anyways.
it was. It was a really good finals match. But yeah, you are right though. Like regardless whether it's a Scarf Minshew or a Life Orb, Ferrothorn just comes in and hurts you really badly. We looked at the counts, Gliscor and I, with Max Def, Pharaoh, and I'm surprised it doesn't actually kill with Scarf. So, and you just get chipped with like Barbs and Helmet and then Life Orb. So, yeah.
Yeah, but Minshew doesn't really care about the Itachi because it recovers with Regen, right? But it kind of lives, but it's also spooky because, for example, I wouldn't have stayed in with Ferrothorn on the first turn if I was playing Ferrothorn because that Minshew can be banded, that Minshew can be reckless,
Yeah.
and reckless jump kick hurts.
Yeah.
And when he stayed in, I knew it was max defense, which means he was always dead to Hydreigon's flamethrower.
Right.
So it kind of revealed the set. The problem was that I needed that helmet gun
Yeah.
for the triple axel, right?
Right. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Gliscor has some questions for you. Yeah.
Yeah, really my question is like, what, like, was there an answer to Mega Gardevoir? Or it was literally just like, because unfortunately that thing just hits a lick. I mean, like, I'm looking at your team and I'm like, really don't know if there would have been anything else you could have brought that even stopped
No,
it.
it's just Gardevoir. It's like, what else are you gonna do, right?
Yeah.
Tangrowth should take 3, which is good. I had Throw Chop to get maybe on a switch in. Fest takes a non-psychic move, but the other Eggy Slash takes whatever as long as it's not Mystical Fire. So the idea was always just getting a bit of chip on Gardevoir and Shadow Sneak. As long as it's in Shadow Sneak range, it's no problem, right? But yeah, there's nothing else you can do against it, really.
Yeah. Because, like, it's being able to Side Shock anything with an Assault Vest, like, everything you have stuff investment in, it's just click Side Shock on, and then, Hyper Voice nukes. And then Mystical Fire for Aegis Slash, it's like, oh, man.
But still, it takes, like, 40% on shield, so it's not terrible. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think so. Honestly, my biggest worries going into this match and on the first match too was the fucking dog, the Okidogi or whatever you call that thing.
Yeah. Okay,
Jesus
Dogi.
Christ. I hate psychic types, so this is the one time I regret not having a psychic type because that thing, it can just get a bulk up, and with that stupid ability, you can just even roar or whirl or whatever. It just stays in.
Yeah, the guard
And
dog.
after one bulk up, yeah. After one bulk up, it just out damages everything. So it out damages Mat Steel, and I don't have enough psychic power to just break it. So I was super worried about that thing and was really surprised it didn't come.
Didn't come, yeah. Yeah, he was lamenting about not being able to bring bulk up Okidogi in any of his games. So that's very funny. Because I was also telling him that when I was helping you and Kyoto prep, we were always scared of that Okidogi, but he just couldn't bring bulk up. He said that. So that's very funny.
Yeah, I think bulk up is the best set bulk up with Krokorok because against my team, one bulk up and you usually win, right? When we did our mocks, I think you brought Band, I want to say, but
I did bring
Bandit,
band, yeah.
yeah, but Bandit close combat just horse hits that shit, right?
Yeah.
Because you get the stamina boost, and so yeah, I was terrified of Okidogi, so I brought a lot of like I had Sand Headbutt on Idra, which helped. And Rotom was also scary. Offensive Rotom, if it clicks overheat, something is gonna take a big one.
Yeah.
I think I don't recall if I made it, but my idea was try to make Fest lower than Rotom. I don't think if I made it. But yeah, I wanted to run mean speed and see if I was lower than Rotom, so he would ball switch before my U-turn.
Right. Yeah.
But I don't know if I made it in the end or not. I don't remember.
Yeah. Do you
On the
think-
first match, I brought a super weird Hydra set just designed to shit on Rotom. Like it was sassy mean speed. So you take everything you slow U-turn on his ball switch.
Yeah. That's true. Do you have anything
Yeah.
else to say, guys, Core?
No, I mean, like, it's just kind of an unfortunate matchup for you. I mean, like, I feel like you played the best you could, but, like, I mean, it was pretty apparent with, like, all the switch outs to try to figure out how to position around the Mega Gardevoir that there
Yeah.
really just wasn't a good way to play around it for your team, and unfortunately, that's just how it goes sometimes.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, if you make the right call, so I did a good switch, right? So if you make the right call, and so for example, you call Fez and you click Side Shock, it's over, right? And
Yep.
I was trying to precisely get some tempo back, some positioning, bringing Minsha. What I expected was a switch, and that just hurt a lot. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't. Yeah, I do get it. Like you wouldn't want to risk another, like a part 2 of poison jab killing your Mega Gardevoir. Did it ever kill on crit?
no, I didn't, but it does like 70 on offensive Gardevoir,
Yeah.
and
Insane.
yeah, and just after that, you're just always dead to Shadow Sneak, right? So
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
no longer a threat. So I was super happy to game one to trade Tangrowth for getting cheap on Gardevoir. So I assumed with having Ferrothorn in the back, I assumed he would just switch because you don't want to risk your Gardevoir, right?
Yeah. But
I didn't really look at his base. He may have had Heal Bell or Wish or something, but yeah, I was thinking no way he stays in because I wouldn't have risked Gardevoir.
yeah, I got you there. That like those turns when you were switching around, taking hits from Gardevoir, I was just like, oh, there's no switch in here. You have to kind of guess right on what this Gardevoir would use because either Hyper Voice or Psyshock kind of hurts. And if they call the AG slash switch in and use Mystical Fire, then it was such a big. Um, there's a lot of brain plays going around here, so yeah, rough.
Yeah. There was another turn when I switched Egg Slash in that I wasn't honestly expecting knockoff. I was expecting something else, not knockoff. So I just I go Egg Slash. I try to reposition, maybe get lefties or King Shield or whatever. But yeah, he knocked off, and then I thought he would switch out again, and instead he just decided to sacrifice Ferrothorn and get the lead seat. So after that, it was over, right? Because Egg Slash had no HP to take on Tauros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that set usually fucks things up, The Swords Dance Shadow Sneak close combat hits basically everything, but you need lefty's help and a bit of HP for the Shadow Sneak resists or immunities.
Yeah. It's true.
So yeah, after that I knew it was over, but I mean, it was a fun match, and I think, I don't know what other team I could have brought to make it better, honestly.
Yeah, I think the only thing you ever thought was like either if me and Xiao was scarfed or not. That was the only thing you ever pondered after the match.
Yeah, really. That was the only change I would have made. Scarf me and Xiao, honestly. Modsdale is a bit kind of weird here, but I needed for Okidogi, right? So it had to come.
Yeah.
So not seeing an Okidogi hurts because Modsdale is kind of that weight here, but it had to come. So
Yeah. You were supposed to say something, Glycor?
No, I was gonna say the same exact thing. So, yeah. I mean,
Yeah. So, do you have any other more questions for Anna, Glycor?
yeah. I mean, I don't really have anything else. No. I mean, I feel like we kind of hit it pretty well.
Yeah, so thank you so much again, Anna, for having us here and for joining season 2. We super enjoyed your journey. 7-1 is nothing to scoff at. You and Kyoto did a really good run of the regular season. You got through to finals. Yeah, so huge congratulations. Even if you didn't win, you're still a winner in my heart. Yeah.
thanks, and yeah, I'm super excited to play next season.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do worse next season because I was talking to Nexus, and so I asked if you think this format, if there are players that can perform better here than compared to regular formats, and he was like, yeah, I think so. So I think this format really benefits my style. So I think in regular format, it's a bit worse for me, but I'll try to do my best.
There are basically this format is Gliscor's favorite with the defensive mons. You guys were trash talking it being stalled during the first few weeks, but I'm so glad we didn't see any really crazy games except for that Fury game. But other than that, It's been pretty normal. Everything's been pretty easygoing, and I'm really happy to see you, Anna, with a team you really enjoyed. This is really your playstyle. I will say that. So, yeah. So thank you and congratulations for making it to finals, and good luck with Krook next season, Mr. Top
Oh my God.
Seed. Yeah.
Okay, thanks for having me.
All right. Thanks,
Of course.
Anna. Bye bye.